It is a great satisfaction to greet you on this day. I always wish you peace and prosperity. In today's video we will discuss the following. What you should not do to get your woman back. Let us begin. If recently the relationship with your wife, be it your wife, girlfriend, errant, or whatever she has been for you, has entered a crisis or is definitely over, you should pay attention to the following. What I will tell you in this video works in all cases, yes, in all. No matter how long ago the relationship ended, nor does it matter if you have been together for years and have children, or if you have only been together for months, if you are determined to get it back, there are options that you will achieve it. Logically, in some cases there are more possibilities than in others because of how the circumstances arose, but it is important that you know that you have options. With this in mind, we have to say that if you want to get your wife back, it is more important to avoid behaving in a certain way than to do certain things. Let me explain. Many men look for techniques or strategies to get a woman back, they look for phrases to say to their ex-wives or girlfriends, they look for tricks to win them back, and even in more extreme cases, they look for love spells. All this is not bad, but it is not the priority. The priority is to know well what you should not do after your wife or girlfriend left you, or even after a big fight or crisis with her. Only in this way will her dials be activated in her that will make her realize that she is in love with you, or that she still has affection and appreciation for you and that she wants to fix things and re-establish the relationship. If you just worry and dedicate yourself to doing things, you will make mistakes and could lose all chances of getting it back. Therefore, if you want to get your wife back, forget about, call her. Spy on her, get on her Facebook, Twitter or any social network or website where she shows signs of life. Send her letters from her. Send you gifts, much less gifts like flowers or chocolates. Talk about it with your friends. And even, I know it's difficult but not impossible, to think too much about her. You have to stop doing all this because your goal is to get it back, and for that to happen, you must allow time for the waters to calm down after the break. The biggest mistake made by men who want to get their wives back is that practically immediately after the end of the relationship they try to get back with them. They call them, contact them, beg them to come back, ask for their forgiveness on their knees, sing songs and show them how pathetic and unhappy their lives would be without them. Error. This is all a mistake. A woman, with 2 fingers in the forehead, as the saying goes, will move away from such a man. This is because they, since the beginning of time, look for men who are not necessarily handsome, not necessarily wealthy, but necessarily interesting and who project value. Do you think an interesting man who projects courage will be behaving that way? Of course not. If such a man has a crisis with his girlfriend, he will know how to handle the situation. First of all, he will relax and give the woman time to reconsider. He will go out with friends to have fun and his life will be the same or better than when he was in a relationship. This is because he lives, without thinking that he needs his wife, although this is so, and he is congruent with this thinking. That is what you must achieve if you really want to get your wife back. You should try to live after the breakup as if it did not affect you, even if it affected you. Only in this way will you become an interesting man who projects value, not only for your ex but for all women. You see, they have a sixth sense that allows them to perceive in a few seconds which are the men in need and who do not know how to treat women, the men with whom they would die to be. Surely you are wondering, well, this sounds great, but then, should I stay with my arms crossed? Of course not. The time that passes after the end of the relationship with your girlfriend or wife is a time that life is giving you. See it as an opportunity to change for the better and thus win back your ex. For all this, I advise you that in the time when you are not calling or knowing anything about your ex-wife, you worry about yourself. What aspects could you improve in yourself to get your ex back? Maybe your haircut, maybe your attitude to life, the way you stand and walk, or the way you speak. A new set of clothes? Work on your personality, perhaps on your tolerance if you are an inflexible man? You better than anyone knows what your negative aspects are that you are willing to change for her and that clearly were something that played against you in the relationship. Instead of sitting idly by as some men do, or conversely, doing everything to try to get her back, the best and smartest thing you can do is, think carefully about what situation you are in after the breakup. Give your ex-wife time for her to feel free, think and above all, miss you. Change for the better. Improve your physical appearance, your mental health and your attitude towards life. And when you are ready, only when you are ready, ideally about 3 weeks after the term, subtly contact your ex to see how things are. But be careful, in this conversation with your ex you will only talk about casual topics and you will tell him how good you have felt and that you have been in your life. We give you the knowledge of great experts and people who have managed to win back your ex and who can also help you in this difficult time. Benefit from our experience and our proven strategy. Click below.
You deserve the opportunity for a happy future with your ex.
Subscribe, share and comment. Thank you.